So imagine at 28 years old, you are told your kidneys are failing and you're going to need dialysis. And your only options are dialysis or transplant. That was my reality. And today I want to share my journey from dialysis to a new kidney. So you're not alone and there's hope. Stick around. If you're new here, my name is Tanisha and I am a kidney transplant recipient. I received my transplant September of 2022 and I use this channel to help others on their kidney journey. Now, so if you're going through dialysis or waiting for a transplant, hit that subscribe button because I got tons of helpful information coming your way. So, my transplant story. It all really kicked off when I found out when I was pregnant with my second daughter. I have a brand new doctor who had just met me. So, of course, the doctors asked for your records. And when they asked for my records, they said, Tanisha, did you know you had protein in your urine? Your creatinine was at really low levels. And did you know your blood pressure is still iffy, not really controlled? My answer was no. So my first thought was, why didn't my first doctor, when I was pregnant with my first daughter, tell me this? That's a whole nother video in another video. Because that. So I went from there. They tried to get my blood pressure under control. And just basically tried to get me through the pregnancy. I did end up having my second daughter early. She was premature at 31 weeks, in which I ended up going, staying in the hospital with her. She, of course, went to the NICU because of my blood pressure. Also, during that, I keep bringing this up because it relates to my kidneys. My kidney levels, my creatinine was extremely high. It was like 15 or something, with that's high. My blood pressure was high and I had preeclampsia. So it was a triple whammy, and my liver levels were like through the roof. Quadruple, triple issues, which ultimately, because of the preeclampsia, the high blood pressure, and my liver issues, my kidneys just took a huge hit during that second pregnancy. After I had my daughter, and so the C-section that I had, everything came out okay. After I ended up having my daughter, that same OBGYN, shout out to the OBGYN in Decatur, Georgia, and I'll have to link her practice below. She referred me to a nephrologist. Of course, I followed up with that nephrologist, and he's basically telling me, okay, yeah, your creatinine levels are not getting better. Let's try to see if weight loss, which I will get to in another video because all this relates, weight loss and managing your blood pressure will at least stabilize your creatinine levels. So then I did that for a year. One of the hardest years of my life. Not only am I a mother to a toddler and a newborn baby, I work full time, and I have kidney disease. During that time period, I had swollen limbs, in particular my calves and ankles swollen to the point where my skin was cracking. Swollen ankles and calves. My brain literally would feel like, and now this might sound weird, but this is exactly what happened to me. Because of all the toxins in my blood and in my system from my kidney not filtering out, my brain literally would feel like I'm in a warp, like in a different dimension, like I'm in space, and I would come in and out of it. I would come in and out of it for like a few minutes at a time, and I would itch constantly. My skin would bleed. That's how bad the itching was. My scalp, my arms, my legs, all types of itching. It was bad, y'all. I didn't have any energy. The fatigue was unimaginable. How I got through that to this day, I'm still shocked, okay? All that was happening within that year. My urine also changed. My urine, it was more so clear. I would probably only urinate once, maybe twice a day. And that twice a day would be when I lay down. During the day, maybe once. And it was very minimal urine. You know, now that I have my transplant, I urinate, I miscount just today. I urinate like normal people now. So after that year of trying not to put me on dialysis, unfortunately, my nephrologist said, hey, in order to save your life, you need dialysis. I ended up going to a dialysis center, going through the paperwork, the process, of course, insurance and all that, which I will get into in another video. From there, my first dialysis session, I instantly felt relief. I felt relief from all the warping that was going on in my brain. I felt relief from the water retention. I felt relief. I just felt normal. Unfortunately, when you have end-stage renal disease, you don't get to feel normal. The normal is temporary because you still have a kidney that's not working. So that's why they make you go every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, at least 4 times a week. So I did dialysis for 6 years, y'all. 6 years. The reason it took me 6 years to get a transplant is because I used to be overweight. Remember, we talked about my weight. At one point, I was 405 pounds. When I first went on dialysis, which was 2017, I went to a transplant center. I'm in the Atlanta, Georgia area. Went to the transplant center. Everything was checked out except my BMI. I was too heavy to actually get on into the program. That was devastating because nobody told me that. Nobody explained that my BMI or anything would get in the way. I just thought, I can go try out to get a transplant. No. So 2018 rolls around. I got weight loss surgery. Went through that process. That's a whole nother video. And got the weight down. So from 2018 to about 2021, it takes time to lose weight. If y'all know, it takes time to lose weight. 18, 19, 20, 21. I just kept losing the weight. I was finally there. January, let me tell you how good God is. January of 2022, I tried again. This time, I got in. Piedmont Transplant Center in Atlanta, Georgia. Definitely check them out if you're watching this video. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you. Thank you, because this information is important. I really want everybody to know my story. January of 22, I finally got into the program. September of 2022, I got the call. So from January to September, that's how quickly I got my transplant. I was shocked too. Who didn't fly? Y'all, I flew down I-20 to get to Piedmont. If you're from Atlanta, you know what I mean. Flying when I got that call. And the call came in late at night. It came in around 7. I was actually doing home dialysis at that point, right? And got my transplant. They were awesome. So no pain, because whatever numbing or whatever blocks or whatever anesthesia that they use had me together. I feel nothing. My kidney started working right away. The transplanted kidney started working right away. And I've been rolling ever since. But that's my story. That's my story, y'all. I can definitely feel free to drop down in the comments and let me know if you want to get even more detail. But yeah, that's what I've been through. Getting this transplant completely transformed my life. And I'm here to help you transform your life. I'm here to get you prepared for what you're about to possibly go through if you're dealing with end-stage renal disease and if you're looking to get a kidney transplant. So hit that subscribe button, share this video. Let me know if y'all got any questions. I'll leave my contact information in the description. Talk to y'all later. Bye.